Hello guys, I'm Sap, you can also call me Sai. So in this video, I'll be walking you guys through my thought process while I was illustrating this artwork. This is another weekend art challenge with my friends. The topic of this art challenge was Guardians of the Elements. I chose the element fire. So the main goal of this illustration was to keep it as painterly as possible, since for the art challenge, we didn't really choose any particular style that we need to work on, so I just went on with my usual painterly render. So with my previous mermaid illustration, I think I found my favorite brushes. Holy, oh my god. Yeah, I was very excited when I got this thought in my head that wait, this brush is actually slate. Oh my god. Anyways, so here I started with the sketch. I try to keep it as loose as possible since I'm gonna paint over it anyways. It's not a style where the sketch will be seen, so I don't really care about it. I just need to lay down the base just to get the rough idea of the concept of the illustration with a very rough sketch. So here I was sketching, and then I realized that I've been sketching on a wrong layer all the time. Oh my god. So so what I did was I just separated the background of the illustration, not the whole sketch, but I just erased the part where I will have to illustrate the background for the illustration. So here I've started working on the background. I try to keep it as simple as possible. Simple as in very, very simple. Since I know my goal for the background in this illustration is gonna be very, very blurry. Not fade as in like very motion blurred. So yeah. I know, the fire part is skipped over here. What did I even do over there, right? But the thing is, I'm gonna remove this fire later on in the illustration. Since it doesn't really have any need of this part, I just removed it. I'll show the part where I'll add fire on top of him instead of having it behind him. So yeah, this part was unneeded in the time-lapse process. Yeah, so I just skipped it and it's just right there. Don't worry, it's not part of the illustration, I'll remove it later. Yeah, so here I've started rendering the character by adding rough colors that I want him to have. As you can see, I use lasso tool a lot. I really love it. If you would ask me what's your favorite tool in Photoshop, I would say lasso. Cause oh my god, I love it. I love the tool. Also, working on a painterly illustration doesn't mean you need to work everything on one layer. You could do that as a challenge. So the goal here is to have the end result look nice, painterly, in a way that you've imagined it to be. So the process of it is up to you. If it's part of a professional illustration where the layer separations are needed for the animation team to work on it, then yeah, you can have a rigid process for it. Actually, it is required for you to have that rigid process with the professional artwork. But here, I know the outcome might look professional, but the process of it depends on your comfort zone since it's your personal artwork. One more thing to note about my illustrations is I always have references opened up in a different monitor. So the references that I usually take are real life references of the fabric or the pose or the hairstyle or the gold render in general. So yeah. So here I've started using some layer effects as well to bring out that glow of the fire and so on. And after illustrating the fire a bit, I realized the composition is a bit off, since I want to try to push him a bit right to show the fire a bit more. I feel like it's off balanced a bit. So you don't see here in the time lapse, but at the end I try to extend the canvas a bit, leaning towards squarish resolution more to keep it more balanced, since that felt like a good option for this illustration in particular. So yeah, we're almost done with this video. Hope you all have a very great week ahead. For the next video, it's going to be an actual tutorial. I've asked in my Instagram stories of a few suggestions that they want to see for the next video, and most of them mentioned about lighting. So I'll work on that this week, and the next video is gonna be a lighting tutorial. Oh my god, I'm excited for it. Anyways, have a great day, guys. Bye bye.